Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. We're looking at question 3 on our 2012 Galois paper. The diagram shows one of the infinitely many lines that pass through the point 2, 6. That's true. That does show one of the infinitely many lines that do that. So what do we got? We got a light bulb and 2 written. I bet they're all concerning lines passing through 2, 6. So, A part. A line through 2, 6 has a slope -3. Determine the x and y intercepts. So, P and Q here. Alright, well, we could say quite nicely that the equation for the line should be y equals mx plus b, but we know the slope. They tell us that in the question. And we can use the fact that it passes through 2, 6 to figure out b, and then we'll get the equation of the line. So 6 is equal to -6 plus b. Bring the 6 over to the other side, 12 is b. So the line has equation -3x plus 12. Well, what are we asked for? We're asked for the y-intercept. Well, there it is. There's 12. We also want the x-intercept, so what I'm going to do is convert this to y equals mx minus a form, and the a inside here is the x-intercept. So all I'm going to do is factor out -3 from both sides, or from both parts here. So -3 taken out from -3x just leaves me with x. Divide 12 by -3 and I'll get -4. So a equals 4. So the x-intercept is 4 and the y-intercept is 12. There we go, and that's all they're looking for part A. It's useful to know y equals mx minus a form. You don't have to. Of course, you could set y equal to 0 and solve for the x value, but both are fine. Both are fine. All right, B part. Another line through 2, 6 has slope m. Determine the x and y intercepts of this line in terms of m. Okay, not a problem at all. So, y equals mx plus b. And y equals mx minus a are the 2 intercept forms. I'm bothering to write this out because it is a written answer question. Sorry, 2 intercept forms. Two 6 is on the line. So instead of the y here, I guess we can put 6. 6 is equal to m times 2 plus b. And 6 is equal to m times 2 minus a. So now we rearrange and solve. So 6 minus 2m is equal to b. That's the y-intercept. And then 6 over m is 2 minus a. Bring the a over to this side and the 6 over m to this side. And we can get a is 2 minus 6 over m. And that should work just fine for the x-intercept. And if you want to, well, hey, we worked these out in the last question. Not the last question, the last part of the question. We could double check. Is the x-intercept 4 when you have -3? 2 minus 6 over -3. 6 over -3 would be -2. 2 minus -2 is 4. Yeah, it all works out. All right, so there we go. Didn't have to show too much work. It wasn't a really difficult question, but there we go. Now C part. A line through the point 2, 6 has slope m and crosses the positive x-axis at P. So they're telling me the x-intercept is positive, and the positive y-axis at Q as shown. So also the b value, the y-intercept is positive. Determine the 2 values of m for which POQ has an area of 25. The nice thing about POQ is it's right-angled. So OP is the base and OQ is the height. So I might say something like, by part B, we see P is at 2 minus 6 over m, 0. And Q is at 0, 6 minus 2m. Triangle POQ, or I guess I'm writing PQO, is right angled at O. So length OP, which happens to be 2 minus 6m, 2 minus 6 over m, is the base. And OQ, which is 6 minus 2m, is the height. 25 is the area, and that's 1/2 base times height. Well, now I'm going to get a quadratic in M. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. And I'll multiply both sides by M, I guess. So I can multiply this 50 over here by M, and I'll get 50M. Now, when I multiply on M by M on this side, remember, it doesn't go into both terms. I've seen some students recently make this mistake. You pick one term for the M to multiply into. I'm picking the first one so I can get rid of the divide by M. So it'll be 2M minus 6. And then the 6 minus 2M over here stays exactly the same. Okay? So, well, let's expand this out. So 50m is 12m minus 36 minus 4m squared plus 12m. So subtract 24m from both sides. We'll get 26m is negative 4m squared minus 36. Let's bring everything over to the left-hand side. 4m squared plus 26m plus 36 is equal to 0. I can at least divide by 2 on both sides. Now, if this is going to, it might not go to integers or fractions, but if it does, I would expect something like this. I'm going to put a 9 here, because then I can put a 2 here, because there's only so many ways to factor 18. It was probably either going to be a 3-6 split or a 2-9 split. 2 times 2 is 4m's plus 9m's does give me 13m's. So there we go, and from here I can see m is negative 2, or 2m is equal to negative 9, so m is negative 9 over 2, or negative 4.5 if you want to. I would probably summarize. The only two values of m that work are negative 2 and negative 9 over 2. Okay? And these are both negative, which means that when they pass through this point, they're going to be heading from the top left towards the bottom right, so we don't have to worry about R, P, and Q actually on the positive X or positive Y axis. They will be. Right? If you want to, you can go through and use our M values to double check what A and B are, but everything works out, and they're not asking us to prove that there are only 2. They're saying determine the 2. They tell us there's only 2, we've got the 2. Okay? Negative 2 and negative 9 halves. And that's all there is to it. So, actually, let's quickly double check. There isn't a D part here, is there? Nope. So, on we go to question number 4. We'll take a look at that in the following video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.